Hello everybody, it is I, You2Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing Dexter Hoover with Green Flag. This is the 2025 re-release of this item. It has been released several other times before. Now, funny thing is, I technically already had this item, or at least an item similar to it. I remember getting Dexter Hoover a long time ago as a kid, and this is my childhood one, but as you can see, it's a bit damaged. I think this is the Green Flag version. They often, had different Dexters come with different flags. Sometimes the faces would be different because they never could be consistent. I don't know if they're consistent with Dexter's faces now, but I'm happy to have Dexter Hoover with Green Flag. Honestly, any of the flag variants would have sufficed, but Green Flag's a pretty common one. You know, I didn't have it, so. Dexter has another bit of significance to me as well I want to quickly touch on, is that the Car Finder game that comes with the Cars Blu-ray, I remember distinctly Dexter Hoover was the first car I found in Car Finder. Over here he is. Face. I love his card art. His card art shows that his diecast is quite inaccurate. He's a bit thinner. His grill is completely different shape to what it is on the diecast. And his mirrors are black, not blue. But, you know, Dexter's so iconic that it's alright. I'm fine with him looking like this. Interesting thing is, he has a variant out as a mini racer. The mini racer doesn't have the flags because, you know, it's a mini racer. It's smaller, so it can't do that. But it's very interesting. One more thing. I think I mentioned he's a lighter shade of blue than on the diecast. That's about everything I want to say. Of course, it has a warning hazard because the flag is small. Over here on the back, we have Floyd Mulvihill, Jonathan Wrenchworth, Donna Pitts, Claude Scruggs, Chuck Armstrong, who does not look like this. This is just his weird stock image that they've never changed for some reason, even though it's severely inaccurate. And Hydraulic Remote, an item I've been trying to find, but just haven't. One of the rare releases from this year, which is a real shame, because again, I would really love to own this one. Copyright 2022. Here's the rest of the back. Alright, I'm going to cut now, and I'm going to try to get him out of the box. Before I open him, I just realized they don't translate the Dexter Hoover part of his name, because obviously Dexter Hoover is just a name. So they translate with Green Flag in all the different languages, which is really funny to me. This item comes with a bit of a plastic sheet to keep the flag in place in the box, I presume. This flag is very nicely detailed. It looks like it waves in the wind. Now, on to the best part, which is Dexter himself. Let's cover him first, just on his own. This is a pretty standard pickup truck model they used for a lot of Cars diecasts back in the day. I only have one other one, that being Buck the Tooth Fender. You see, they're a little different, but overall pretty similar designs. I really want to get Hank Wholesome. I've always wanted that one because he's such an obscure character. And he's very similar to Dexter, just with a few changes. As you can see, he has the Piston Cup Racing Series official. Dexter Hoover's canonical lore is that he wanted to be a racer, but can't because he is a pickup truck. Hey, if a plane can race, then why not a pickup truck, you know? Piston Cup official. Over here on the back. Hold on, is his license plate correct? Hold on. The camera won't focus properly. A113CA. Nice. Got that right. Official. This is nice wheels here. Bit raised up. And there is his date stamp. A U. He is from KCU, I believe. No, he was in an earlier case, but I didn't find him until now. Love his face. I believe this is, as I said before, they used to make different Dexter variants. One had a tongue out, one has this closed mouth, and then the other looks like this one, right? I think the shade of yellow is a bit more accurate. It's a bit more neon yellow. It's of course this sort of orange color. By the way, this is a mouth plate. I don't know why they still use a mouth plate on this guy, but I guess that's just how the thing is designed. So, yeah, very interesting. His eyes are pretty similar, though. Not much else to really compare, I guess. I want to also quickly compare him to Race Official Tom, whose Thailand variant has since only been released in 2022 in 2 ways. Or was it 2022 or 2021? No, it was 2022. Only that year. So yeah, very crazy for an item that's so classic, Race Official Tom. I feel like most people had Race Official Tom as a kid. So yeah, the yellow's actually a little different, I think, because it's like, hold on, let me check the sides. Yeah, just a slight bit different, not as neon. I'm shocked how they got the yellow pretty close to how it's supposed to on Dexter. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. But enough dilly-dallying, onto the main thing we're here for. That being, of course, Dexter's flag. Now, how it works is Dexter's mirror, even though that's not how that works in the Cars universe. In universe, it's attached to his wheel, but obviously on a diecast, it can't do that. Interesting thing, it's not on both mirrors, it's only on the one mirror. Even though he can hold the flag both ways in the movie, but whatever. So it just kind of slides in like this, I believe. Let me see, is there like a specific hole area you're supposed to... Let me try just like... I'm trying to figure out how exactly does this work. I don't want to cut. I don't... Hold on, does it... Is it in properly? No, let me try. Okay, I think it's in. Alright, so I believe I got it right. I think. I don't know. It's a very soft, rubbery flag. But yeah, I guess I got it right. That's pretty flag-like to me. That looks pretty flag-like. So yeah, you can just have Dexter. I can finally have Dexter in my collection again. So cool. So nice. This mouth plate feels really off. I'm not used to mouth plates this big. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Dexter Hoover. Not much else to say. He's a really cool item, and I'm really happy to have him back in my collection again for all this time. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye.